Ever wondered why some relationships, whether they're friendships, family ties, or romantic partnerships, just seem to drain the life out of you? Well, it's time to dive into the world of toxic relationships and unveil the signs that most people tend to ignore. The first sign is constant criticism. When a relationship is marred by an unending cycle of criticism, it's a clear indication of toxicity. Everyone has room for improvement, but when the critique becomes relentless and undermines self-esteem, it's a red flag. Moving on to the second sign, control and dominance. Relationships should involve a balance of power, but if one party always insists on having the upper hand, it's a sign of a toxic relationship. This can manifest in many ways, from controlling behavior to making decisions without the other person's input. The third sign is a lack of support. A relationship without mutual support is like a car without fuel. It won't go far. If one party is always giving and the other is always taking, it's a clear sign of a toxic dynamic. Next up, sign number 4, dishonesty. Trust is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship. If lies and deceit become a regular occurrence, it's a sign that the relationship is toxic. The fifth sign is constant arguments. Disagreements are natural, but when they turn into constant fights, it's an indication that there's a deeper problem. Sign number 6, conditional love or affection. Love and affection should never be used as bargaining chips. If they're given or withdrawn based on conditions, it's a sign of toxicity. Sign 7, lack of communication. Communication is the heart of any relationship. If one party consistently refuses to discuss issues or express feelings, it's a clear sign of a toxic relationship. Sign 8, manipulation. This is a major red flag in any relationship. If one person is constantly manipulating the other to get what they want, it's a clear sign of toxicity. Sign 9, disrespect. No relationship should tolerate disrespect. If one party consistently belittles or disrespects the other, it's a clear sign of a toxic dynamic. The 10th sign, constant guilt tripping. Guilt is a powerful tool, and when used repeatedly, it's a clear sign of a toxic relationship. The 11th and final sign, emotional or physical abuse. This is the most serious sign of a toxic relationship and should never be ignored. To sum up, the signs of a toxic relationship can be subtle or glaringly obvious, but they all share a common trait. They drain energy, happiness, and self-esteem. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards addressing them and perhaps breaking free from the toxic cycle. Remember, every individual deserves respect, love, and a healthy relationship. If you've recognized any of these signs in your own relationships, it might be time for a change. And that's it for today's deep dive into toxic relationships. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing to the channel for more insightful content. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding these signs can be the first step towards healthier relationships. Until next time, stay aware, stay strong, and stay empowered.